Imagine opening a tomb untouched for over 3,000 years. Gold glints in the torchlight. Intricate hieroglyphs line the walls, and the air is heavy with the weight of history. But for those who disturbed the resting place of Pharaoh Tutankhamun, the excitement quickly turned into horror. Within months or even days, some of the tomb raiders fell ill, died, or experienced inexplicable misfortunes. Could a cursed amulet or ancient protection spell have brought plagues down upon them? Today, we dive into the story of King Tut's tomb and the mysterious curses that followed its raiders. Tutankhamun, often called the Boy King, ruled Egypt for less than a decade during the 18th dynasty, dying at only 19. Unlike pharaohs such as Ramses II, his tomb was relatively modest, yet remarkably intact. In 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter finally uncovered the tomb after years of searching in the Valley of the Kings. Inside, he found unimaginable treasures, gilded chariots, jewelry, ceremonial daggers, and, most famously, Tutankhamun's golden mask. Among these artifacts was a mysterious amulet said to have protective and mystical powers, and warnings etched in hieroglyphs promising dire consequences for anyone who disturbed the pharaoh's rest. Soon after the tomb was opened, rumors began circulating of a curse. Some of Carter's team fell sick, others died under strange circumstances. Newspapers dubbed it the Curse of the Pharaohs. But how much of this was legend and how much was fact? The Egyptians believed in the afterlife with almost obsessive detail. Tombs were sealed with curses, amulets, and ritual magic to protect the pharaohs from thieves and intruders. One particular artifact, a golden amulet found in Tutankhamun's burial chamber, was said to carry the power to harm anyone who disturbed it. Amulets like these were more than jewelry. They were conduits for divine protection. Placed near the pharaoh's body, they were thought to channel the wrath of gods like Anubis, the god of the dead, and Sekhmet, the goddess of vengeance. It wasn't uncommon for inscriptions to include chilling warnings. Death shall come swiftly to him who defiles this tomb. Whether through superstition or psychological effect, anyone handling these artifacts after thousands of years was stepping into a world designed to punish intruders. If you're captivated by cursed treasures, mysterious deaths, and the darker side of history, hit that like button and subscribe. We dig up the strangest, most bizarre stories from history so you can explore them from the safety of your screen. Beyond Lord Carnarvon, others involved in the discovery met unusual fates. Some historians note that of the 22 people who were present at the tomb's opening, around 8 died within a decade, several from sudden illnesses. Stories of accidents, mysterious illnesses, and even financial ruin surrounded these individuals. Newspapers and popular culture quickly embraced the narrative of a pharaoh's curse, which became a permanent fixture in the mythology of ancient Egypt. Skeptics argue that this is nothing more than selective memory and coincidence. After all, people die every day, sometimes at inopportune times. But the aura of fear was real, and the Egyptian tombs had been designed to intimidate and terrify anyone attempting to disturb them. Scientists have offered natural explanations for the so-called curse. Tombs sealed for millennia can harbor dangerous microbes, mold, and fungi. Exposure to these can cause infections, respiratory problems, or even death in extreme cases. Some researchers also point to stress and psychological effects. Those entering a tomb surrounded by warnings, hieroglyphs of death, and tales of ancient curses were primed to fear for their lives. Anxiety, poor hygiene, and even accidental injuries could easily be attributed to supernatural causes. Still, despite rational explanations, the legend persists. Modern adventurers, archaeologists, and tourists are warned about the curse, even if only for dramatic effect. The story of Tutankhamun's amulet remains one of the most enduring and compelling tales of cursed treasure in history. The curse of King Tut has inspired countless books, films, and documentaries. Hollywood's fascination with Egyptian curses, from The Mummy to modern horror stories, keeps the legend alive. The golden mask, the mysterious amulet, and the tomb itself have become symbols of danger, intrigue, and the allure of forbidden knowledge. The story serves as a reminder that history is never just about dates and artifacts. Sometimes it's about fear, mystery, and the consequences of curiosity. And in the case of King Tut, a young pharaoh's resting place became the epicenter of a legend that still haunts explorers, historians, and treasure hunters nearly a century later. Whether you believe in curses or the rational explanations of science, the tale of King Tut's amulet reminds us that some treasures come at a price. The plagues, the mysterious deaths, and the fear of the tomb live on. Proof that history is sometimes stranger and darker than fiction. Subscribe for more bizarre history, where we uncover the forgotten, the haunted, and the unbelievable from the past.